Disclaimer, it's like 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Fahrenheit! Hey there, Jamie, guess what? It's actually Wednesday now. I was gonna do an upload for Tuesday, but that didn't happen because of reasons. It has nothing to do with this, I promise you. Merlin, the camera's rolling. No. As I was saying, there's been not a lot of updates for me this past week, and the reason is because I've been getting myself ready and prepared for a writing contest I am a part of. It is a writing contest held by the NYC Midnight Company, and if you don't know who they are, that's understandable, because I didn't know who they were until I signed up for this sort of thing. The writing contest is hosted by NYC Midnight, a company that seems to exist solely for the purpose of challenging writers of screenplays and stories to tests of literary metal to see if they can truly be awesome writers and work under absurd deadlines with some interesting criteria. And honestly, it was a lot of fun for the first round anyway. It was a challenge, myself against 34 other writers, to create a short story of 1,000 words or less, preferably less by a little bit anyway, with a criteria of having to include a specified genre, a specified location, and a specified object, which they mistakenly wrote the word character instead of object, and you'll see in a moment why that was actually really quite interesting and a little bit confusing when I got that email. I've written a lot in the science fiction and fantasy genres, and the first genre I was given was drama, and I've had no experience in the drama genre, except for watching a lot of drama anime, which I don't think counts, but there we go. The setting had to be a basement, which was kind of weird, but okay, I can roll with it. And then the email said, character, a rabbit, and that was actually not as hard to work with as I thought it was. At first I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to go for some weird drug trip type thing, but no, I had a better idea, a more interesting idea. I'm not going to say appropriate because it's all a little bit weird. Email comes out literally a day later saying, sorry, we made a mistake. We meant object, not character. And I went, actually, that doesn't change anything in my plan because I'm a genius and I can make the best things work under strict deadlines. Genevieve doesn't have a strict deadline anymore, so I don't really make things work. And with the deadline fast approaching, I cracked down on the work, and actually I started with a little bit less time than I probably should have because I got the email first thing in the morning, then had to go to a full day of work after that. So while everyone else had about just shy of 48 hours to work on it, I had probably closer to 32 hours to work on it. And I still made it work because I'm really good at this sort of thing. Bullshitting things is what I do best, and then putting it in writing. I could be a lawyer or a politician. I'd share with you guys a story I wrote, but there's a clause in the contract that I signed to participate in this that says we don't share, as writers, we don't share our ideas around through social media or through online means, and I believe the reason for this is so that other writers don't pick up the ideas and it can't be they don't get into a confusing area of like, did they cheat, did they not cheat, is this just a coincidence? I don't know if that extends past the submission deadline. I'm assuming it does, so when this whole thing is said and done with, then I'll share for you guys what I wrote, and in the meantime you can just do what I'm doing and sit on your hands and wait for more information because I don't know what's going to happen next. Now please note round 1 and round 2 because you get to participate in 2 rounds guaranteed. It's after those 2 rounds they start whittling down the numbers of participants. Round 1 and 2, there are, let's eyeball it, at 2,100 people. And I eyeball this number just based on how many people were in my group and how many groups there are. I didn't actually sit down and count everyone because I have way more important things to do with my life, like staring at a wall or something. I don't want to count all those. That's a lot of people. 2,100 approximately, because there are 60 groups and there's 25 people in each group. You can check the math because I did. It's 2,100-ish. Round 2 emails will be sent out in September, so that's when I find out what my next genre, my next topic, and my next character and setting are. That was 4 things. Ignore the second one I said because it's a silly, redundant thing. Round 2 emails get sent out in September, so I have until then to continue to polish my writing skills and try my bestest to not lose my mind with excitement and stuff like that. And I think it's about that time I find out how well I did with my first round. They take the top, I think I read 5 contestants from each of the groups, and they move on to the round 3 based on their combined scores from the first and second round. So we'll see what happens. I kind of like my odds. I'll keep you guys posted as things go on. It'll be kind of exciting to see how this all works out. There are a whole bunch of prizes for people who win, and honestly I'm doing this mostly for bragging rights and the experience, but not only the bragging rights because I have an ego that needs flattering on a regular basis, because that's just how I work. And as always, if you like this video, leave a big old thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave a big old thumbs down. Be sure to check in on Tuesdays when I typically upload, Fridays when Sarah uploads, and then we're getting back into the swing of things, gaming on Sundays. This Sunday, you can look forward to a return to The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past with Sarah and myself, and the Sunday after that, I have something a little bit new for you guys. And then probably after that, LEGO Racers again, because that's fun. Until the next video, TTFN, ta-ta for now!